everyone, Abby here, and welcome back to my channel for Tech Tuesday, or welcome if you're new. Now today, I'm going to be comparing the new Garmin Forerunner 70 to the Garmin Forerunner 170. You guys have been asking me what are the differences between both of these smartwatches because they're super similar and which one I prefer. So let's get into it. Now starting off with the similarities, both the Garmin Forerunner 70 and the 170 have AMOLED color display. They both fit the exact same wrist sizes, and they're actually the same size smartwatches when you look at the display, the case, everything. They both have built-in GPS, your basic smartwatch features like timer, stopwatch, alarm. They both have smart wake alarms, have advanced sleep tracking, as well as sleep score and nap detection. You can track a bunch of activities with both of these smartwatches, and they both have suggested daily runs for you, personalized to your activity level. They also both have the exact same heart rate sensor, which is the Garmin Elevate 4 heart rate sensor. They both have pulse ox. They can track your breath rate, your steps, your calories burned, your distance traveled, your intensity minutes, fitness age, body batteries, step reminders. They both can track women's health. You can also see your smartphone notifications on here and more. So getting into the differences, the first difference I want to talk about
be the activities they can track.
One additional activity tracking profile for the Forerunner 170, which is open water swimming. So if you're someone who you like to go swimming out in the ocean and that can be a benefit for you, that's something that you're gonna want to know. Other than that, they track all of the exact same activities. And if you're finding this video helpful so far, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Now, another difference between these smartwatches is the color option. So the Forerunner 70 came out in one version, and that came out in a couple of different color options. I have the cool lavender version, which you guys can see. Where the Forerunner 170 came out in two versions. It has a music version and a non-music version, and they did come out in different color options as well. So another difference would be the amount of storage that is on the smartwatches. So on the Forerunner 70, we have 512 megabytes of storage, where the Forerunner 170 has 4 gigabytes. So like way more storage you have on the Forerunner 170. So it's gonna hold more of your data on there, and also for the music, you can download, hundreds of songs and playlists, and you are paying a bit more for that. Another difference between both these smartwatches is the price. Now, the Forerunner 170 comes up at a higher price point than the Forerunner 70. The music version is gonna be the most expensive. And I have all the prices on screen for you. You'll see the Forerunner 70, least expensive, Forerunner 170 music the most. So you can see if one maybe matches your budget more than the other. Another difference would be the battery life between both of these smartwatches. So the Forerunner 70 has a battery life up to 13 days on a single charge, where the Forerunner 170 has a battery life up to 10 days. So getting an extra 3 days is honestly pretty helpful, but both of them great battery lives. The Forerunner 170 does have some extra sensors on there. It does have a barometric altimeter built in and a gyroscope. So with these sensors, you're gonna get more accurate step tracking, more accurate rep tracking, and you're also going to be getting your elevation and your altitude data. So if you're someone who like to go on walks, runs, hikes outside, and you want to know what the elevation of that hill you just tackled was, well, you're going to get that on the Forerunner 170. You're not going to get that on the Forerunner 70. And with that barometric altimeter, you will get floors climbed. So if you're someone who you like to walk up and down the stairs and have that tracked throughout your day, you can get that on the Forerunner 170, but that's not on the 70.
There's also some differences in the design between both of these smartwatches. So starting off with the watch buckles. So the watch buckle is a little bit slimmer on the Forerunner 170 versus the 70, and it's also silver on all of them. Where the Forerunner 70, the watch buckle color does match that of the band. Another difference here we have is the start button. So on the Forerunner 70, the start button's in a different color, kind of a pop of color there. Where on the Forerunner 170, all the models have the buttons all in the same color. One last difference is on the Forerunner 170, the inside color of the band is different. It's kind of a two-tone effect there, where the Forerunner 70 has the band all in one solid color inside and out.
Another thing the Forerunner 170 has, grade adjusted pace for running, as well as a power emitter for cycling. Another slight difference between them is the Forerunner 170 is 1 gram heavier than the Forerunner 70, if that makes a difference to you. Now, if you're wondering which one's best for you, well, that depends on a couple of factors. If you're someone who you want longer battery life, better color options, in my opinion, you want to have great activity tracking, a pretty lightweight smartwatch, button operation, touchscreen, all of that goodness. And if you're someone who's more on a budget, or you just want to get a more affordable option, then the Forerunner 70 could be a great option for you. Now, if you're someone who you can benefit from the extra sensors, you want to be able to track your floors climbed, maybe you're someone who you want to do open water swimming and you want to have that tracked as well, and you want to have an option for full music download capability, then I think the Forerunner 170 or 170 Music could be a great option for you. Now when it comes to me and which one I prefer, I'd go with the Garmin Forerunner 70. I am a purple lover, so the Forerunner 70 in the cool lavender was calling my name. I do like that it came at a more affordable price point, and I love the fact that it has extra battery life. So those are kind of things that leaned me more towards the Forerunner 70, but honestly, it really depends on you and what you're looking for out of a smartwatch. I definitely think they're both great options. So you guys have heard my opinion. Let me know yours. Which one would you choose, the Forerunner 70 or the Forerunner 170 or the 170 Music? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you guys are looking to pick up any of these smartwatches today, I've gone ahead and left some links down in the description for you to use. And if you want to learn more about the Garmin Forerunner 70, I've done a full in-depth review on it, which you can find also linked in the description below. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.